My dreams reality, not going back to back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride. For my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life. Down, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the J.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
Okay. Bonuses gain 200 yards and do not allow 200. Okay. There we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. Pushing tacklers aside. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Mayfield on play action, eluding the pressure right.
Okay.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
He's going to get one out, and that's caught inside the 35.
That's done.
Off to the races, down the right side, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Robbie Anderson, 69 yards.
Beautiful touch pass.
Strike first here in this opening quarter. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. Commanding the offense will be the 7th overall pick of the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen.
4 under cover 1.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he finds Tyler Croft. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, Allen, Cole Beasley, the intended target. 3rd down here. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football.
Got it.
It's hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
That was lucky.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot.
That shoestring tackle.
Because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
Mm-hmm.
Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen going to go on 4th down. He's converged on quickly, and I don't think he got the first down. He did not. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield finds his tight end
It's loose.
The 20. There he goes, right side.
Whoa. Okay, that was dumb.
Deep into enemy territory.
Okay, so L2 pitches
45 yards.
to the man behind you.
Touchdown earlier, nearly a second there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown.
That was not what I thought that was going to happen there.
Big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off.
Must be L1 that I was looking for there.
They'll run with Sanders. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Sanders, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out, and the Broncos push further out in front. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break.
There we go.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd down now. It's McCoy trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Throwing is Allen on 3rd, and that is incomplete.
All right. That's great. Great start.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to
Come
him.
on.
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
And
Now
go.
Sanders.
Oh, go back the other way. Oh, double.
Sanders shaking and baking.
Almost. Wow, that was so
Great
close.
blocking nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Almost got it.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. From the gun, Mayfield.
No.
And that's complete to Sanders. Down at the 2.
So good.
Broke
Wow.
through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. That's
So very
good for a
close.
gain of 6, 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Watch the safety creep. Alert, 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 alert. Hurry.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Broncos push further out in front.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put points out. This one might be over by half.
And what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play.
I think when people start talking about the greatest Ravens of all time, Ray Lewis's name comes up pretty fast, doesn't it? Tackles like that, just the tip of the iceberg when we start to talk about his talents.
He was their second pick after the move to Baltimore. What was that, 96?
Yeah, 1996. Jonathan Ogden was the first.
And Ray Lewis also 2-time Super Bowl champion and the MVP of Super Bowl 35.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. On second down, it's McCoy, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's caught. Jones. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it.
No.
In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On second down now, it's Sanders. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Third and short yardage. Mayfield forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Here's Sanders. A second broken tackle. Still churning. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Man, this game's going good.
Now in
Fourth quarter.
Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Run it out.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong
this is
direction.
gonna be a
They'll try to do
touchdown.
better here on 3rd and 13. Mayfield off the play fake. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that'll be
Why did that guy
incomplete.
sit back
Well,
there?
they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
That guy should not have been sitting
the
there.
big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Let's go, baby.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Tyler Kroft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Allen going to throw again. And the grab by Kroft. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he finds Beasley complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Whoa.
And he coughed it up.
What was that?
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
That was
It
weird.
definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That could be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, okay.
Picked off by an American hero, Pat Tillman.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That good for 22 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On second down, it's Sanders, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline.
All right, this should be a 5-star.
This one might just be over.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Here's Allen on first and 10. Short throw hauled in by Croft. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time, but now it's third down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Now Allen again. And that's complete.
Why didn't you jump?
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line.
He was right there in front of it.
Allen now on first down. And that's
That was the pick
incomplete.
right there.
12 seconds left. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's third down. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10.
Watch twins.
And again, it's Allen. Now a desperation throw deep. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Bye.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And he's got it
And he
past the
ate them
30
alive.
before he's hit and dropped. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up
4,
those wins.
5. There it is. Yeah, let's see what rank up we got.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better. You will never
15,000.
I've
Jeez.
been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through.
Do not allow 40 yards and do not allow 5 completed passes. Perform 1 sack, perform 2 user tackles. Alright, let's go.
Great colored coops. Uno, no, I can't be number 2. MVP, the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice.
Definitely feel better about that.
You can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today.
40
And
yards
this
on this drive,
is an
and
ultimate challenge.
5 passes, and perform 1 sack, and perform 2 user tackles. This ought to be interesting.
And the Giants on 1st and 10, their offense ready to go. A first down carry for Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Pat Tillman, the legend, hit on the tackle. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Shotgun now for Manning. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges.
That's what it looks like. The other part of it's
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. On 1st down, Manning toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, and that'll bring up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Manning. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
The 2 user tackles.
The hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it up. Broncos coming hard, and it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Got a punt block.
Touchdown, Denver.
Bye.
Challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
4. I need a sack, man. I don't know why I can't get the sack.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Manning now on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Manning, and that's knocked away and incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Yeah, Sanders now to return. Fast footwork by Sanders.
What?
43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
He is sack.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Manning going to hand it off to Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's one of the two user tackles.
There, bringing up second down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 2nd and 12, Manning. Finding his target, it's Cody Latimer. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Manning, finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook.
No, I really need a
so
sack.
effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Barkley. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Can't allow another yard.
On 2nd down and 4.
Great.
Manning finds his tight
Nice
end.
into that.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. All right, not the result that you... And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Barkley, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. From the gun, it's Manning. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that...
Rush comes and they block it. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
And that 5th star is elusive on this one.
And the Giants on 1st and 10. Their offense ready to go. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Manning looking for Shepard deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Throwing on 1st down is Manning.
What? How did he get out of that?
Complete.
Oh my
They certainly thought they had him
goodness.
surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Now Saquon Barkley. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And Ingram holds it in. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a giant 1st down. On 1st down, Barkley. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got his man. This is Tate. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down.
70, Indy.
Now a play fake. Manning. And he gets it complete to Latimer. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news... And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Manning. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side.
All right.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's not very much fun. Over and over again.
With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. It's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Drown out my problems, let me point up and magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 50. Check. Run.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. Sanders shaking and baking. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there,
like a banana or
it certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Mayfield looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. first down. Vick. Johnson's got it complete. The 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. And an alley to run.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On second down, it's Bell. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the shotgun, it's Vick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They will indeed go for it. Vick buying time to his left. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Ebron caught left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Vick will look to throw on first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Michael Vick with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're already looking up at a 16-0 deficit. Still plenty of time to go, first quarter. But work to be done as they come up 1st and 10. A quick pass out to Juju. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
64, weak.
They'll run. It's
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Wow, block, you stupid lineman.
Been up to the task so far in this game. They are
Can anybody block?
And guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Such a terrible thing.
And he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35.
Oh.
There he goes left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A punt return of 65 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Hey, rookie. That's the way to make an impression. Return one for a touchdown.
Yeah, welcome to the party. We saw him fielding those punts before the game, and he just had a little bit of a look in his eye, didn't he?
He did. He was a confident young man, and now we know why.
Boswell good with the extra point.
Why is this not? Why is this not letting me push anything?
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. We know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there. Right?
Can anyone block for anything?
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this
Why
case,
can't anyone block?
Constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Third and long for Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Taken right around the 44.
Oh, come on.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this is going to set up first and goal inside the 5-yard line. A very short field to work with now. First and goal after the great punt return. Now Bell. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. They'll try again with Bell. And he's
right. Can clear out holes like nobody's business. What is this stupidness?
Taking it in as his guys continue to pour it on. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the second try.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me.
When this ball's
What is this mess?
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker.
Goodbye.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in a sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad being pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, while I point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Ay, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she want it like me, cause I blame she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, while I point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts, whole team counting, that's a big number.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Potts, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right, turn it up. We giving a show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We begin this challenge in the second quarter with less than 2 minutes remaining in the half. You're trailing by 14. You've got the ball on your side of the field as we get set here on first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Time to bring the bass bird.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they...
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Okay, Coach, this challenge starts in the second quarter with inside of 90 seconds left. You're trailing by 14. You've got possession in your own territory. 1st and 10. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Mayfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 29. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown. And the Broncos getting ready to go on 1st and 10. Mayfield on 1st down. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And again, it's Mayfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Well, you came up short in this. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tremaine Johnson could not be contained on the corner blitz.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. Well, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. 1st down, Mayfield. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Marcus May with a pick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. And the Broncos getting ready to go on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Mayfield finds his tight end Ingram. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mayfield, open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Did not throw an incompletion. That's going to be interesting.
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today
Touchdown,
for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
And do not throw an incompletion.
Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. So for this challenge, we start in the 3rd quarter with over 5 minutes remaining. You're behind. You've got the ball on your side of the field, and it's 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Mayfield now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. throwing. Mayfield. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Darryl Roberts right there on the coverage. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And it'll bring up 3rd down. And the blitz does come. He's going to loft one deep left side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Yeah, I'm never going to understand why guys can't run their routes.
Quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select replay challenge and give it another go. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield now. Out to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Brian Pearl. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the... Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Man, that snap took about 10 seconds.
He'll get it in the hands of Clark, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Mayfield with it once more. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Down by 3 in the 4th quarter. Score a touchdown. Pass for 60 yards. Did not throw more than 2 incomplete passes. Complete at least 6 passes. Okay.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, this challenge starts off in the 4th quarter, but there's still a lot of time left on the clock. You're only down 3 points. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10.
It's probably either going to be Rice underneath or Anderson over the middle.
Mayfield now looking to throw
Rice
on
underneath.
1st down. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Oh, did he get it?
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of
That's all I
just a
needed.
yard, but it's a first down.
Just need him to get a yard.
Signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Nope.
Mayfield, and he fires
Dum couldn't shed his block.
He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Mayfield to throw it.
Yep. Juju.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw.
Oh, dude's coming right across at the same
Down
time.
and incomplete. Tremaine Johnson that time there to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. A short throw to Ingram. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Because dudes can bump me
Don't
and
sweat it, though. You can
affect all
replay
of
the
that.
challenge right now or at any time later on.
Whatever.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
3, man.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming
not
for.
getting
They
3.
tried to throw for it there. Nice.
Why was that inaccurate, man?
Second down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete.
Now I can't miss
as
a
well.
pile.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
2.
They'll look to throw. And
1.
Ingram hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
Okay,
line.
I just have to throw 6 in a row.
Pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner.
Oh, you
Makes me
kidding?
wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you.
All right, one more time on this.
And the Broncos getting ready to go on 1st and 10. Mayfield on first down.
Got him.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another first down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
Oh,
just was running back out of the backfield.
Dude overran like beautifully.
Inside the 45. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And again, it's Mayfield.
Possession.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines.
Right?
Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find those holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
This might be Jerry Rice.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Very good.
Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10.
And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
No, you stupid!
Snags it for the pick. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get that win.
Wow.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Darryl Roberts right there on the coverage.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end could be that wide open and uncovered.
Okay, yeah.
Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about
that
it.
Was
no way.
totally dumb.
For him.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll tussle for it.
And yet you can catch that.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because
wow, you are slow, man.
You're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off,
counts as a completed pass,
anyway. Really well executed.
They'll try and run forward with Sanders.
There we go.
And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. And they have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards. First down, Mayfield. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Same thing again.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play.
All right, if that guy that's on the left comes towards me, I'm pushing square. If he doesn't, I'm handing it off and going to the next play. He came towards me.
Here's a throw out line to Anderson. And he'll go down
that worked,
at the 12-yard line.
Barely.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That is so bad. Hope this is working.
Here's Mayfield. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And it'll be
happened again.
Picked up by Brian Poole. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty.
I'm really starting to get tired of that.
And give it another go.
I'm gonna have to go do lunch. Painful. Getting so close so many times.
I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a paid the freestyle. Different now. Every woman is a now. With state prop, you looking bleak now. I was home to sleep, designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank.